Sit. You on camera. Your nose dirty. Quick. What's up, y'all? Welcome to On the Berm YouTube channel. We wanted to do a new video. For our first video, we wanted to introduce ourselves. I'm Chris.
I'm Mike.
AKA Pops. We just wanted to do a little video for our first one on YouTube. Talk about how we got into racing. Sorry for the dog here. She's our shop dog. We just want to talk about how we got started in racing, how Dad got started in racing, and just kind of the history behind us, I guess, and where we got our number. We'll talk about car numbers. We'll talk about the chassis behind us, and we'll talk about our plans for 2023. So you want to talk about starting? How we got started?
How we got started? Well, I got started in racing when I was about 16 years old. Loved the dirt tracks, loved going to them. Then later on, I got to helping some local guys that ran years ago. Johnny Collier, Gene Chupp, Wayne Burns, William Burns, and some of the others around, and then just kind of hung in for a while doing that, and then we decided to get in and build our own cars then.
Yeah, we actually, the first car we had was actually Johnny Collier's car. It was a 55 Chevrolet back frame, Camaro front clip car. It was bent, and that's how I learned how to weld. Dad brought it in, cut the front clip off, and bought a new clip, sat it in the floor, told me if I wanted to race, I needed to learn how to weld and fix stuff. So that's how we started. And then from there, we ended up with a 3-link car, outlaw car. We ran Outlaw for a few years, couple years. Thunder Hill Raceway, North Alabama Speedway. I don't think we ever went to Moulton with the Outlaw car.
Didn't go to Moulton with that.
Then we got out of racing for a long time. And then I guess probably my late 20s.
Yeah.
We got fired back up and got into building cars. We built a couple of street stocks, and then we ended up with the late model. I'll show the picture here in a little bit. We ended up with it in 2018. We raced it 9 races, I think, in 2018. Ended up selling it for family decisions, building a house, and then here we are now. We've owned a couple over the past couple of years that we've never finished or gone through and put together. But that luckily we're in a position now to where we have the car behind us that we fixed, and we're gonna go into 2023, and we run Crate Racing USA rules. So we're gonna actually try to chase points next year. We've never done that, and we wanna chase points and put our name on a map, I guess, top of a board, I guess. And never won a race, so we got a lot of goals, achievements that we want to get to.
A lot of learning.
Yeah, a lot of learning. We definitely don't know everything.
Yeah.
Our phrase in the shop is we wing it, just like this video. So we make the joke that we wing everything.
Yep.
Just because we don't have the fancy equipment, we have nice stuff. I'm not gonna say we're just, throw a pity party. I'm gonna say we don't have what a lot of people have, and we make do with what we got.
That's right.
And that's, to me, that's grassroots. That's grassroots racing.
Grassroots racing.
We literally dug this car out of the weeds, a month ago?
Yeah.
Maybe a month ago. And I'll show everything we've done to it in a little bit. But yeah, we just wanted to let y'all know who we were and our plans. We run North Alabama Speedway. That's our home track, I guess. You
Yeah.
could say we're 10 minutes down the road. And then Moulton Speedway, Thunder Hill Speedway, we mentioned earlier. We usually make the trips occasionally to Magnolia Motor Speedway down in Columbus, Mississippi. And we plan to, I like to hit a lot more tracks this next year. If somebody's not racing, we like to go somewhere and at least chase those points. So we may, Talladega maybe Maybe make the trip.
Yeah, after we get
south a little
everything
bit.
dialed in a little bit here.
Camden Speedway, maybe.
Yeah, Duck River.
Duck River. Yeah, I like the Duck. I like the. All right, everybody. We'll give you a rundown on the chassis. This started as a 96 model Harris car, and it's passed hands along the way over the years. Obviously, being a 96 model, I can imagine how many people have actually put their hands on it. The halo's been completely redone, the top from about here up, and the whole rear clip has all been redone. Justin McCree at High Roller Race Cars actually done all that work. It's very nice. It's been raised. Obviously, I'm not a small guy, so I like a lot of headroom. But when we got the car, it kind of had some bars we didn't like. The bottom X-brace and all had been cut out. Bars had been bent into, what's the word? Crazy? Wild?
Kind of wild.
I don't know what they were really doing.
Fit.
Yeah, to make fit. So we drug this car out of the weeds literally a month ago, probably. And we've completely redone the bottom of this chassis, the butt pan. The J-bar mount was ripped out of it. So we put a new J-bar mount in, and we also done a new pull bar, drive shaft loop. And then we got to the front, and we ended up having to replace the frame horns. Driver's side upper control arm mount was bent. We had to replace it. And you'll notice these tubes are new, and there's a reason for that. These bars, when they were put back on, sometime along the way, they came real close to the tops of the upper control arm mount, and we didn't like how much clearance was there. So we cut these bars off here, and we went ahead and put these new hoops on and redone that to give us plenty of clearance, and that'll actually work with the shock mount style of mount we want to use. And that'll all work out better for us and how we like to do stuff. Like we said earlier, we definitely don't know everything. It may be the wrong way, but it works.
Try anything once.
Oh, yeah. We'll definitely try it once. And we plan to get it rolling soon. And once we get it rolling, we're going to check shock mount, shock clearance, make sure all the suspension cycles through how we want it to. And then we'll strip it back down, and it goes for a sandblast. Then once it gets sandblasted, we'll probably bring it back here, prime it, paint it. We were going to powder coat it, but there's some stuff that if we decide to change throughout the year, we don't want to have to grind powder coat off and change it when we can get the paint that we're going to use to paint it and just touch it up. So that's the chassis. That's Pops. And the shop dog, Phoebe. And we hope y'all continue to watch. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.